have brothers or cousins, male cousins, from the same litters, then they will head out with them. So they'll form a coalition. That's how the Birmingham boys were formed. If there's only one of them, as was the case with the last Nkuhuma male, Junior, then they will head out, and they often hook up with an unrelated lone male lion, young male lion, and form a coalition with them, because for male lions, the safety in numbers and the dominance that comes with numbers is worth forming an alliance. Poor mom. Just imagine what this is like for her, because lion cubs, oh, shame. Poor mom. They're not afraid of using their sharp little teeth on her sensitive skin, and they need her with sharp claws, so she just wasn't having any of it. The littlest one's still wanting to come in to feed. Oh, here comes a slightly older one, muscling in there. Now we think with this particular group, what did we say? Was it 2 males in the older set and 1 in the younger set? Or did I get it the wrong way around? No, it is. 2 males in the older set and 1 in the youngest set. So they're at least, we think, they're at least guaranteed to have a ready-made coalition when they do reach maturity. If, of course, they all survive, and I'm really hoping that they do. The Nkuhumas have proven to be a force to be reckoned with. Sorry, just listen to the sounds of these cubs. Oh, as I said that, they went completely quiet. Fair enough. Plonk. Oh, poor mom. Now, the Nkuhumas, if all cubs survive, are going to go from 5 members strong to 13 members strong, and then 10 when their cubs, that's just with the numbers we have at the moment, when the 3 males leave. And you want to know what the largest size is for a lion pride, sustainable size for a lion pride is. I've heard of prides going right up to 40 in number, but then, in that situation, I'm thinking of the mountain pride of the eastern Kruger towards the Lubombo Mountains. But that being said, in that kind of scenario, the pride often sort of half splits. So they're seen together occasionally, but they spend a lot of time in separate groups, moving about in separate groups and hunting in separate groups, so that everybody can be guaranteed of a meal, of having a meal. So I don't know what the exact tipping point is in that kind of scenario. It's not unusual to have prides of up to 20 lions, but out here the average probably sits around 10 or so. 5 to 10 individuals. Sorry guys, I'm just listening to the Game Drive channel. I know there are people that want to come and see the sighting, so I'm just waiting to see who's on their way. Luckily for you, you don't need to worry. The cubs are keeping us thoroughly entertained. Somebody's pinned under a pile of lion cubs there. Feet flying in every direction. Ooh, getting cross. You see those ears back. There's a moment where it turns from play to, hey, you actually hurting me. I'm not happy. That's one of the youngest ones on the right. We've been so incredibly fortunate. For our new viewers who are loving this sighting, we've actually had a chance, along with all of our regular faithful viewers, to watch these lion cubs pretty much not since the day of their birth, but pretty close. They were a couple of days old, the youngest set, when we sat and watched them. Marcy, you want to know, if I got out of the vehicle now and I walked straight towards them, would they attack me or run away? Chances are they would run away. lions, when they encounter human beings on foot during the day, not at night. At night, it's a different story. They've seen something, sorry. They've seen or they've heard something. Okay. Body language relaxed again. Ever so slightly. There's just a subtle shift. She's still watching. But she's also got a lion cub attached to her tail. Right, so lions during the day view us as apex predators for the most part, unless they have learned something different. That is what a couple of thousand years of evolution has ingrained into them. And that's only because we're social beings. One-on-one, we cannot tackle a lion. But I've walked lions before many a time during the day, and most of the time, if you are too close to them, they get up and move away. The thing that makes this situation obviously very unpredictable is the lion cubs that are here. So there's nothing more defensive than a female animal out here with a youngster. And there's all kinds of things that they will do in order to protect their babies. And if they think you are a threat, I think they'd probably run away. But what might happen is one of the females would charge me, and the other mothers would start to shepherd the little ones out of harm's way. You do not tangle with lionesses and their cubs. They're one of the most dangerous creatures that we have out here. They really, truly are. Incredibly protective over their babies. Not, of course, that I would ever do that. The only time that you sometimes encounter them on foot is when you've stumbled into them by mistake. It does happen occasionally. I've done it once or twice, and I definitely not a situation that I want to repeat. Oh, shame. Little ones, you are going to get urinated upon if you insist on suckling whilst Mom is trying to relieve herself. Oh, sorry, I'm busy watching the other cubs. Mom's got up and they're still suckling. Having a little bit of a tantrum at the same time, that Mom won't let them feed. Just by the way, Amber Eyes is here as well. She is the lioness